Everything comes to him who hustles while he waits. I never did a day's work in my life. It was all fun. We don't know a millionth of 1% about anything. There is no substitute for hard work. Just because something doesn't do what you planned it to do, doesn't mean it's useless. Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Opportunity is missed by most people because it is dressed in overalls and looks like work. If we did all the things we are capable of, we would literally astound ourselves. The value of an idea lies in the using of it. Being busy does not always mean real work. The chief function of the body is to carry the brain around. To have a great idea, have a lot of them. The reason a lot of people do not recognize opportunity is because it usually goes around wearing overalls looking like hard work. What you are will show in what you do. There is far more opportunity than there is ability. I start where the last man left off. I never did anything by accident, nor did any of my inventions come by accident. They came by work. What a man's mind can create, man's character can control. Maturity is often more absurd than youth, and very frequently is most unjust to youth. Great ideas originate in the muscles. The body is a community, made up of its innumerable cells, or inhabitants. Results. Why, man, I have gotten a lot of results. I know several thousand things that won't work. I find my greatest pleasure, and so my reward, in the work that precedes what the world calls success. When I have fully decided that a result is worth getting, I go ahead of it, and make trial after trial, until it comes. It is astonishing what an effort it seems to be for many people to put their brains definitely and systematically to work. His genius, he was quite content in one brief sentence to define. Of inspiration 1%, of perspiration 99%. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. There's a way to do it better, find it. The doctor of the future will give no medicine, but will instruct his patient in the care of the human frame, in diet, and the cause and prevention of disease. The three great essentials to achieve anything worthwhile are hard work, stick-to-itiveness, and common sense. Discontent is the first necessity of progress. The best thinking has been done in solitude. The worst has been done in turmoil. To invent, you need a good imagination and a pile of junk. Hell, there are no rules here. We're trying to accomplish something. Nearly every man who develops an idea, works it up to the point where it looks impossible, and then he gets discouraged. That's not the place to become discouraged. To my mind, the old masters are not art. Their value is in their scarcity. I am proud of the fact that I never invented weapons to kill. Show me a thoroughly satisfied man, and I will show you a failure. I have friends in overalls, whose friendship I would not swap for the favor of the kings of the world. Your worth consists in what you are, and not in what you have. Anything that won't sell, I don't want to invent. Its sale is proof of utility, and utility is success. Restlessness is discontent, and discontent is the first necessity of progress. Show me a thoroughly satisfied man, and I will show you a failure. Nonviolence leads to the highest ethics, which is the goal of all evolution. Until we stop harming all other living beings, we are still savages. Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. One might think that the money value of an invention constitutes its reward to the man who loves his work. But I continue to find my greatest pleasure, and so my reward, in the work that precedes what the world calls success. Be courageous. I have seen many depressions in business. Always America has emerged from these stronger and more prosperous. Be brave as your fathers before you. Have faith. Go forward. Waste is worse than loss. The time is coming when every person who lays claim to ability will keep the question of waste before him constantly. The scope of thrift is limitless. I know this world is ruled by infinite intelligence. Everything that surrounds us, everything that exists, proves that there are infinite laws behind it. There can be no denying this fact. It is mathematical in its precision,